If you're ever in Liberty, Missouri, be sure to come to Corner Cafe. They have the most amazing food. I couldn't believe it. This is my first time here. I got a 3-cheese omelet, a biscuit, and hash browns for $6.78. And it was the best food I've ever had. I swear it was the best. Here at Corner Cafe, they make everything from scratch. It's all homemade cooking. It's awesome. I guarantee that you will fall in love with this place. Good stuff is right through these doors. It's the inside of the restaurant. Pretty cool. It's all nicely decorated, very homey. I love the fireplace. There's 3 of these restaurants and they're planning on expanding. That's the kitchen. There's the cooks. There's a waitress.
Hi!
This is an awesome restaurant. I'm going to show you something else. Homemade pies. Yum. They have different desserts on each day of the week. Here. See, on Mondays, they have chocolate cake. Oh, that's a whole cake. They do have individual slices, but I'm just showing you this for an example. That's what they have on Mondays, chocolate cake and bread pudding. Tuesday, Cocoa Loco pie. Because everything's made from scratch, so they only have like 1 or 2 desserts per day. And, oh my gosh, I just couldn't believe the size of these cinnamon rolls. Check this out. Now, you can't probably tell from this camera how big those are, but this is my hand. It's kind of hard to tell, but it's huge, it's massive, it's gargantuan. They fed steroids to these Texas-sized cinnamon rolls. So, anyway, awesome place. Come check it out. Another cool thing is President Bush was here. So much glare. Can you tell? Can you see that? There he is. Hi, President Bush. I don't hate you like other people do. Oh, another cool thing. Show you the restroom. For the men's restroom, it says Roosters. And the women's restroom says Hens. It's cute. Really cute. So anyway, yeah, this is cool, and if you like good home cooking food, come here. I'll come back. I'll be back. Now, while you're in Liberty, there's some really interesting things to see. The Jesse James Bank Museum is located in the old historic part of Liberty, Missouri. It's located at 103 Water Street at the corner of Franklin Street. You want to go in and look with me? It was built in 1859. This was the scene of the first daylight robbery in 1866, supposedly by James Younger gang, and it was restored to the original appearance by Jack Wymore. These guys closed for lunch. Isn't that nice? They can't stay open and eat lunch at the same time.
Our hours of operation are 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Saturday and closed on Sunday. Our admission fees are adults $5.50, seniors $5, children ages 8 to 15 $3.50, and children under 8 are free. If you've reached this message during normal office hours, we are giving a tour. Please leave a message and we will return your call as soon as possible. Thank you. Message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or hold for more options.
That's the original door that the James gang came through when they robbed the bank. And then he walked in. He walked through this door, stood next to this wood stove, pretending that he was, warming himself up. But he was actually casing the bank to see what was happening. Then he walked over to the desk here, put some money down on the desk to get the teller's attention. The teller came over, and then that's when they pulled the guns and then demanded money. So the tellers took out the money from the bank. The bank vault is over there, and all the greenbacks from the desk over there in that box. And after they got their money, it was like $60,000 worth, which is comparable to $1 million today. They took two of the tellers, shoved them in the bank vault and closed the door. Then when they went outside to get on their horses, they were fooling around trying to take the coin bags and put them on the backs of the horses. And there were two kids across the street, teenagers about 17 years old. And they were very well respected, very good students and very well educated. And I guess they had some exchange of words between the James gang, and one of the kids got shot, and the James brothers took off down the street shooting their guns up in the air. Nobody even knew that a robbery had taken place. The courthouse is just across the street. They came in here in union uniforms so that they could blend in with the rest of the crowd. This was a very busy area, and it was not uncommon to see union soldiers. So these bank robbers, the James gang, would dress like the people that were around them so they could blend in and nobody would notice. And they did this all the time. They were very experienced by the time the Civil War ended. So they would go into banks and disguise themselves in uniforms and put masks on just before they went into the bank. The furniture in here is just replicas, but it's actual period pieces. This bank vault was built around the actual safe. The walls are several inches wide. 1, 2. It's about 4 feet wide. So what they had to do is build the walls on the sides and the back first. Then they had a horse-drawn carriage bring in the safe. They put the safe in there, and then they built the outer wall with the vault door on it. The only part of this building that is original is this vault, the vault door, the safe inside, the floors, and much of the glass in the windows. And you can tell which parts are original because they have a wavy effect in it. And they're not clear, they're like blurry. So if you look at them just right, you can tell which window panes are original. The exterior of this building is also original, and this is also the oldest building on the plaza. Another interesting fact is that the person who owns this building is related to the boy that was shot. And the owner is like 80 years old, but the boy that was shot is like some distant relative. But they're related, and they kept this in the family. And 15 miles north of here is the James farm. That's where they grew up, where they were raised, and it's also where Jesse James is buried.